What's the deal? My name is Dale Culver. Welcome to another episode of the podcast. I think we're going to talk about Anthony's family affair. We had a great time at the family affair last week. We'll recap that. Probably get into a little maybe Cosby verdict, a little bit of the Castile, this and that, man. What's your name, brother? Tell the good people.
Oh, me, you know what I'm saying? I am the king of Africa. Okay? I am the king of Africa. That's every country within. I am the motherland warrior, Anthony, aka from the Zulu tribe, and I'm that African king. That's what up.
Well, first of all, king of Africa. There's a lot of countries.
I run the whole shit.
Run the whole thing. Huh?
The whole thing.
Continent.
Okay.
You're the king of the continent.
Yes, the motherland. I'm that's all me. From every tribe.
Nah, well, you owe us African Americans reparations.
No.
Because you ain't been protecting niggas.
I'm telling y'all to come back home, but y'all don't like fufu.
Isn't it negas or negas?
Nagas.
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 Not nalgas, which is
Nagas.
But. No nalgas. Nagas without the L.
I said nagas, but I'm from Maine, so sound like niggas.
Oh, my bad.
Hello, I'm Liani Perez. Hello, I hope you're all doing well.
What? Okay.
Okay.
Do something.
What do you want me to say? That your service? I'm not at their service anymore.
Okay, that's
I'm done with that. I quit.
Man. I'm sorry, but I need a beverage.
He's free.
And I'm not promoting nothing.
What's
I'm
this,
just,
man? Right, don't say nothing. You ain't promoting it.
I'm not promoting it.
Hope that ain't Snapple. That's Snapple?
No, that's not Snapple.
Because the king of Africa don't need to be drinking Snapple. You know?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man. Listen, you know what I'm saying? I'm working on the imports. Working on the imports.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's get into it.
Setup? Look at it. We're all comfy now.
This is a whole new setup.
Yeah,
we're trying to make it different. We're trying to,
man.
From your living room to our living room type of stuff.
That's right. It's relaxing.
You know what I'm saying? It's
like
relaxing. It's a little bit relaxing.
I hope you can pan around. It's really cool, but I don't know if you can. This is really nice.
And I thought this was great because I definitely wanted you to see the bullshit shoes Anthony be wearing, man. These boat,
First off,
you got these boat shoes on.
Like, boat shoes.
First off, bruh, these are Nautica.
Look.
Okay, these are Nautica.
This ain't a boat, no.
And bruh, you got your whole foot out.
I know.
You got your whole foot out, B. Your toe jams, corns, bunions.
I need some
crust.
I know where my feet's at.
I'm saying my feet are nicer because you ain't got no lotion.
You purchased those. That was that was his choice.
And these are Nautica. These are very nice.
You down $35.
Nah, man. If you want to do shoe game, my shoe game is a monster. I got shoes, sneakers, all type of stuff. But you, bruh.
You chose those. That's the whole point.
And you chose these, bruh. You got your toe cleavage out.
I know my.
You got your big toe and your middle toe with a thong on right now. And you gonna roast mine? Look at your foot, man.
I'm toe twerking. I'm toe twerking, man.
Your foot looks like a scene from Amistad with that's that crunchy. Each toe look like a burnt chicken nugget.
They look like Henry's feet.
You look like you need to put some sweet and sour sauce and dry and get that moisture off them thing. Okay? We talk about nobody's feet up in here. At least I was respectful. I got something on my feet. I'm chilling. You over here with eagle claws. Y'all look like y'all trying to grab fish in New Hampshire and say, get up out of here. Make fun of me, man. I'll get up on you today. I'm in a red mood today.
So make sure you get
in a red mood today.
Fully dressed.
Okay, yeah, you got shoot over here trying to.
I got a pedicure, so I'm good. Don't.
You want me to get at them too?
No, I'm not making fun of your
No, it is fair. This is your house. You should have known better to put some better stuff on your feet.
No, I'm good. I'm happy with my feet. I got happy feet.
I want to say we were at the Family Affair show.
Yes.
That's hold up. No. He said he got happy feet.
I got happy feet. Yeah.
What's the happy about that?
Guys.
I'm happy that my toenails growing back.
It looked like you kicked 8 bricks.
These are crossover feet. You know like crossover with these feet?
Yeah, you need to cross over a bottle of lotion. That's what you need to cross over. You need to break the ankles on a bottle of lotion. That's what you need to do. Looks like you've been doing it in the Rudderman and baby powder for 3 hours.
Here we go.
Anyway, after I was rudely interrupted by Dale trying to bust jokes on my nice, these are Nautica, okay? All right. Sometimes you can't have Jordans and stuff. I'm an adult now. I can't always be having flashy stuff. Sometimes I want to be casual.
So did you go see the tall ships that just came into Boston? Is that why you got your boat shoes?
Listen, man, you don't want it today.
Nah, because you don't want to get
You don't
pulled
want
over
it today. You don't want it today. Okay, Leanna? You don't want it
You wear
today.
boat shoes.
Okay?
From Nordica.
Okay? You don't want it with me today. Okay?
Nordica was dope when I was in college, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, and the chancleta is right now.
A chancleta is timeless. This is timeless.
I like how they call it chancleta. For y'all don't know chancleta, Spanish people call it flip-flop.
We know.
We learn.
Yeah, but other people, not everybody know.
You need to teach us more. Well, they need to go back and watch the video.
Anyway, yeah, exactly.
We should post it up.
We might have to do that.
Put that back.
So, what we talking about, man?
Well, we want to talk about you. Congratulate you and the fan, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was a good show, man. My mom, my brother, my sister, and me, we all performed at the Cape Verdean Progressive Club in East Providence, man, and we tore that thing up from beginning to end. I want to thank everybody that came out, man. Don't only just support music, also support live comedy, man. Dale, he ended up showing up. My boy J.R. Adams showed up. Uncle Tarby showed up. Liani showed up. A few of my friends showed up. Everybody came out and showed support, man, and it was good. A lot of people showed me love, you know what I mean, as far as, you know, doing my thing. My child's mother's family showed up. They showed up. So that was good, man. It was a good experience, man. I got to say, that was like the first time that we all performed in front of each other. And from the beginning all the way to the end, you know what I mean? Like, I had them laughing and stuff like that. It was good. And then my sister, she came up, did a jazz set with my brother and their band. And that was real smooth. And, like, Erykah Badu, like, with the candles and all that type of stuff. And then my mom, man, she just had to show off. My mom had to show off, man. It was so... My mom killed it so much, like, people came up to me and was like, how does it feel to be the least talented in your family? I was like, I will slap you. Okay? I will slap you in the face.
She was sitting there with that Anita Baker, boy. I was in the bathroom. I was like, well, I gotta hurry up and get out of here. This ain't Anita Baker, boy.
Yeah, I know. You was waiting for that Anita Baker.
Nah, she did a couple of them, too.
Yeah, she did.
I'm a huge Anita Baker fan, man.
Now, the funny part is you wasn't there, but I actually made a joke about Anita Baker. Was you there when I made my joke about Anita Baker?
I saw it in the video. I wasn't there.
I saw it in the video.
Yeah, I made my joke about Anita Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the funny part is I told my mom, I said, I know you're going to sing Anita Baker. So I was like, I'm going to do a joke. But I did a few different new jokes. I did some new jokes, some old jokes, and you know what I mean? I did my thing. We all did our thing.
It was just awesome. It was
like I said, it was good from beginning to end. So when people say it feels you the least talented, I'm like, no, I'm talented in my own way.
Yes, you are.
You know what I mean? Like I do my comedy thing like my sister, my brother. We're talented in our own way. So it's not about who's the best. Like when we get up with family dinners, we don't be like, so who's killing it more? We don't do all that. We just sit there and be like, oh, you got a show here? All right, cool. Like
you got to bring it on the road. It was just
we definitely want to bring it on the road.
So good.
We definitely do want to bring it on the road. That's the next thing we're talking about.
So good. It brought me back to memory lanes. A lot of the songs like that my dad like when she did Gladys Knight. Oh my goodness, that was my dad's favorite song. That got me. I got the feels on that one. But it was beautiful. It was an honor to meet your family for sure.
Now I love giving it the best that I got because that's the joke that I did. So it was funny, like my mom, and funny part is I talked to my mom before I did the joke because I told my mom what I was going to do, whatever the case may be. And some people were shocked because I was saying certain stuff in front of my mom. I'm like, I done said worse in front of my mom. My mom's not worried about my mom. Every day my mom be like, did I drop this boy on his head or something? Did I take enough prenatal care? But it was cool, man. Like I said, it's nothing better than performing with your family. Like I felt like the Jackson 5 without Joe. You know what I'm saying? Without Joe.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Joe, your pops, right? So I was standing there near the door, kind of behind him. He was sitting there on the computers, right?
Yeah.
And when your mother and your sister were singing, like he stood up, and I was just watching him. Yo, like I never seen someone like so proud. Like you could just tell like his energy and the way he was vibrating and like just the way he was like clapping and. Like at that moment, he was just like, you know what I'm saying, to see two women that, you know.
Yeah, Barry, man, Barry is he's a good dude. He's been a DJ, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I got my pops, but he's also been a pop to me too. He's always cool. Like, you know what I mean? We always talk about certain stuff or whatever. But he's a good dude. And like I said, when he gets to see, to be honest with you, he gets more worked up to see my sister. You know what I'm saying? Because my sister, you know what I mean? Like, my sister's like she's the next one in line as far as the singing goes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're talented in our different ways. Like me and Daniel, you know what I mean? Like Daniel, he plays, you know, piano. He loves playing piano. Like when we went on our trip to Puerto Rico, man, he brought a little piano so he could play. And I felt him because I was like, yo, I write jokes in my mind and whatever where I'm at. So, but we have our own little talent. But my sister, she's the one that's basically gonna be the next one in line. You know what I'm saying? So people ask me, "Do you sing?" I'm like, "No, I don't sing. I tell jokes." You know what I mean? So that's why I tell people, like, when you're a family unit and you all do talent, it's not about who's the better one.
Right.
It's about we all embrace what each other does. So like when we get at a a family event or whatever, we don't be like, who's better? We don't do that. We just be like, all right, your mom, how you been? Oh, okay, you been there? Like, we get excited because we want to see each other, but we're so busy. You know what I mean? Like, that was the first time I got to see my brother and sister because our schedules, you know what I mean? Like, they'll be performing and I'll be performing somewhere. So we're not able to see each other, but that was the first time.
Did someone take the whole show?
Parts of it.
Because it would be good if you get the whole show taped and then get it like a YouTube, so people who miss it was just a great experience.
Yeah, it was. It
was
was good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, Barry, he came up, he introduced me. He's like, "Oh, Dale." I was like, "Oh," he told me who he was. He's like, "Oh, you guys do good work." He's like, "I'm a fan of your stuff." He said he likes the State Farm video and this and that. So he's a cool guy, right?
Yeah.
And then he was dressed. I was like, "Oh, I see where Anthony gets the red from."
Nah.
And he was like, "Oh man, they yelled at me for this because he had like did he have a hat? He had like
he had a hat on. I told him, I said, "Man, you know I wear red. You know I wear red. Don't mean you out redding me."
But you had a nice red shirt though.
Yeah, man. You know, I always.
So you guys were like, you guys were battling though. You battling.
Yeah.
It was a good night. I'm so glad I made it.
Yeah, I'm glad I made it too. I was over at this other thing and I'm like, man, hurry up. But it was literally 3 minutes away.
Oh, cool.
So I just shot right over there. So it was
Yeah, you know what's funny? My boy Barry said it. He said, "Yo, when Dale came in, he was like, for some reason, you just." Like, it seemed like you just lit up even more because I was already there. But I was like, because, when you, like, I consider y'all my comedy family. Like, you know what I'm saying? And me and you've been doing it before, even Liani. And I'm like, yo, when I see Dale, you know what I'm saying? Whether if he's on the show with me or I see him at a show or whatever the case may be, I'm like, yo, I always, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like, yo, you know, that's that one person, like, you know, that's that, you know what I mean? Like, he's the Scottie Pippen to my Michael Jordan. And I might be the Scottie Pippen to his Michael Jordan or whatever the case may be, but every time I see it, I get excited because I'm like, oh snap, Dale's here, you know what I mean? So I was just like, oh snap, like he just walked in like, live, love, laugh. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I turned red though because he was like, oh, everybody's turning around. I'm like, yo, man, I'm just.
I didn't roast you though. I didn't roast you. I would have roasted somebody else, but I didn't roast you though.
Nah, I was just like, look at him.
When we go there, we're there for you, so we don't want to
I was just trying to sneak in.
We're trying to be in the back.
I was just trying to sneak in.
I ain't gonna sneak in, bro.
Like, look at this dude. And the lady's like, who's he talking about? He talking about you? I was like, I guess so. Oh yeah, but it was nice. I saw Jem real quick.
Yeah, Jem, yeah.
And she said the same thing. She was like, "You see Anthony's face when you walked in?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like,
yeah, it was cool.
Found a seat, but I was just glad I was able to make it.
Yeah,
and catch you,
me too.
You know what I mean?
I was hoping
my
to
show
make
was
it.
at 4. Like, you know, they was like, oh, it's 4 to 5. I was like, oh, I'm good. That's why I was like, yo, I'm coming to this show. And they was like, oh, my bad, the show's at 7. That's why I text you. It's like, yo, what time you gonna start?
Oh, don't even worry.
You was like, oh, 8 o'clock. I'm like, all right, so he probably started at 8:30.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I got on. I'm like, dang, he's already up there.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, I missed you, but I saw a video. Someone had videotaped it, and I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw they need a bigger joke. I'm like, oh, that was funny. It was good.
Yeah, I was glad they videoed it because I was like, damn, I missed that because I knew he was gonna tell a new joke.
Yeah.
Because you said
I told a few different jokes actually.
You did.
Yeah.
I was glad to be there.
Yeah, a lot of people was surprised, like, you know what I mean? They was just like, wow, but, you know, like I said, it was a good show.
Were there people there that didn't know you were on comedy?
Mm-hmm.
Or they all knew you were on comedy?
A lot of people knew I did comedy, but some people see me do clean set, so they didn't realize, like, I was just like, you know, a few of the ladies was like, you better not be, and I was like, listen, hold up. Mm-hmm. When you seen me at that other venue, that wasn't, I was like, this is me. Okay, I'm gonna act up okay, I'm gonna do what I normally do. This ain't, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, because, you know, some shows you're restricted. Some, you know, and I don't mind working clean. I can work clean. I've done it before. But when I get a show that I can tear up the room, that's what I do.
Yeah, you want to be as free as possible.
I wanted to be free, so I was cool.
It was good.
So I even told people, I was like, just because my mom's here, I'm like, my mom doesn't heard me say worse. Shoot, my mom, you know.
She's a queen. I love meeting her. I really, really love meeting her.
Yeah, we finally got to meet her.
Yes.
She's
like, awesome. I love when the family were dancing together. Just to see them when they.
See,
were
I don't do the
line
dancing thing.
dancing.
I had fun doing the
dancing
the cha-cha. It took me, I always gotta get my little refresher, watch the guys for 2 seconds. But yeah, I don't do no other dancing, but I'll do the slides.
I don't even do that. I don't do the dancing.
I can do that.
I'm not a big dancer.
That was nice.
I let them do that. That's why when you was like dancing, I was like, nah, that ain't me. They know I don't do that.
It was fun. It was a great experience. So thank you.
I enjoyed it. Good
and
job,
please travel. Get that on the road. Family on the road. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So it was good, man. It was good. So what else we talking about? The Bill Cosby verdict?
Should we even slide to that? I mean, we already on a high note, man. That Bill Cosby just gonna bring it down.
Yeah,
man.
we don't want to bring it.
Oh, y'all want to talk about Bill Cosby, huh?
Well, I do. I got some stuff to say, man.
I got some stuff to say too.
I got a couple shows coming up where I'm gonna let this stuff out, so I ain't gonna say too much. But
nah, the best thing. I'm be real, man. When Bill Cosby got from the beginning of this, I had already. This is how I felt. They was trying to. Anytime a black man tries to do something, have you ever noticed that the media or something he'll get caught into something?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like even Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even Michael Jackson. When Michael Jackson got to a certain point or whatever, they say he molested that child. Me personally, I truly don't. I didn't know if it did or if it didn't happen, but something told me it was fishy. And then when they did it the second time, I said, they really trying to get this man. And then when he died, I said, and I realized why he died.
Today makes 8 years, I think.
Yeah, 8 years. When I realized why he died, because June 25th, whatever, I realized why he died. He was about to own Sony, and they couldn't have it.
Well, it was the Beatles album. It was the Beatles,
he owned the Beatles
collection.
The Beatles catalog. Mm-hmm. I believe he owned the Beatles catalog, and like I said, he after that album, after his last album, he was gonna own, I think, at least like 70% of Sony.
And that's the same with Cosby, right? They were saying that.
Same thing with Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby.
Murdered? You told me he's murdered?
Of course.
So the word on the street is
he died on the 25th. James Brown died on the 25th. There's a ritual that happens. Why are all these celebrities dying on the 25th?
So Michael Jackson was allegedly supposed to purchase the Beatles collection.
He did actually.
He did collect. Okay.
He did have it. He already bought it from Paul McCartney. That's why Paul McCartney had a little bit of beef with him, because Paul McCartney thought that Michael Jackson was gonna buy it to help him out, in the sense of like buy it and then Paul McCartney could possibly get it back. And Michael Jackson said, "Oh no." He said, "This is business, brother.
What you want?" But the Cosby the same thing. What was it? CBS or ABC? He was looking at purchasing something.
Yeah, he was looking at purchasing a channel,
a network,
and stuff like that.
Not his own, but like I think it was one of the what do you call it? The network TV.
Yeah, he was about
ABC, CBS.
Yeah, he was about to do something big.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they wanted to stop that as well. So what a better thing to do than, come up with some kind of scandal.
Yeah, and literally that scandal. When I seen, what the heck is her name?
The black chick?
Nah, she's a freaking model.
Oh, the one with the fake lips?
With the fake lips and all that other stuff. When I seen her make accusations, I said, this is fake as can be. Because a lot of people don't look at Bill Cosby. They look at Bill Cosby as Cosby family and all the other stuff. But Bill Cosby, before all he had the Cosby Show, whatever, he was doing Fat Albert. Bill Cosby used to do PSAs, like public service announcements and stuff. And he used to really be very informational. He used to talk about Black history. And a lot of people don't know the Fat Albert was a cartoon. It was basically showing, a lot of people loved it because it was funny, but he was actually showing a lot of situations.
Yeah, they were real.
That were happening in the inner cities. You know what I mean?
Yeah, real stuff. Yes.
Real things that were going on.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? That's why he did that cartoon. And then after he did the Cosby Show, Bill Cosby became like the man that every black person loved. And then out of nowhere, if you notice, as Cosby got older, he started yelling at black people. You know what I mean? Remember he was talking about how he wasn't whatever? That's when I knew something wasn't right. Because as much as that man was an advocate for black people, and out of nowhere he started, you know what I mean?
Well, when you say yelling, but I mean, the only thing I know is when he was saying, what is it, black people put your pants up and this and that. And I'm sure he said other things. But do you think that from your perspective, disrespectful, or do you think that it was more of because sometimes you want to just take a kid and say, stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah, but he was already doing that. He was already doing that, and I felt like afterwards, and he got older, he just started to be.
Older, you get frustrated a little bit.
It wasn't even getting
your
frustrated.
Frustration tolerance is low. I think he was just more like, stop, represent yourselves in a better light.
No, I don't think it was that. I think he just got put to the point where he was getting pushed to do, you know what I mean, because he was Bill Cosby, and that way, and, in Hollywood or whatever. I think he was getting pushed to where they were saying, "Hey, listen, you need to talk like this and do like this, or we're gonna come for you." You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I mean. So he kind of went with it because he was never like that before. He was always an advocate. He was always making sure, and you know what I mean. Like even with the Bill Cosby show, if you think about it, most black shows always showed like if you look at Good Times. Good Times, they were struggling from the projects,
always,
whatever.
Yes,
the Cosby show showed like what? Bill Cosby was a doctor.
Yeah.
His wife was a lawyer.
Yeah.
They had a good household. They had good children. That was probably one of the first black shows that showcased.
And they told you that wasn't real. But see, that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? They say that wasn't real. A lot of stuff we see on TV is not real, but you have to paint certain images, and that's what the reality comes. I hold the Cosby Show, I told you this already, in high regard because when I saw that, for me, that was one of the things, I was like, yo, my family could be like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I become the head of my household, I can have that. And what was the spin-off show? Different World?
Different World, where all the kids went to college.
That was one of the reasons why I went to a black college, because I wanted that. I saw it. Now, the reality was the school I went to Norfolk State, it wasn't fucking Hillman. It just wasn't. I lasted 3 months. These niggas was crazy. You know what I mean? It just wasn't what it was portrayed on TV. But that's okay. But you know what I'm saying? But what I saw, I was able to see something like, yo, this is what it was. This is what it can be like. You know what I'm saying? The Cosby Show was the only show in a different world where I saw these images of black people like that. The only show. Never seen nothing like that. You know what I mean? And it had a huge impact on me. So if you see the two picture frames, there's nothing in it, right? So I got a picture. There's two people. Eddie Murphy. I got a print that I'm trying to order, right? And then the other one, I was on internet looking. I was looking at this picture of Cosby, and my wife's like, "You sure you want to put Cosby up?" And we laughing because we see what's in it. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm glad that the verdict came out. I mean, it's still a process. But really though, so the jury is still out right now. Think about it. This how I'm thinking about it is like, okay, if the dude's a rapist, who wants to put a rapist on the wall? You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of conflicted. Do I think he did it? I'm watching the trial and it seems like a lot of bull.
I don't think he did it.
But the true thing is, man, that if I look at the comedians that really like affected, like not just made me laugh, but like changed the way I think, you know what I'm saying? Like influenced me. Cosby has to go on my wall for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like he really changed the way I looked at certain things. So and that ain't gonna change. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really, I mean.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing with Bill Cosby. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, as far as comedy goes, yeah, you like Bill Cosby. I'm be honest with you. He's not even in my top 5.
I love him more for not necessarily stand up.
Yeah.
But if you take his collection of body of work, that's where I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like
even with that,
I grew up with him myself. I grew up watching him myself with the Fat Albert, and then, he was he was someone to look up to. He was actually on. What was he on? That wasn't much a company. What was he on?
That was the other dude.
So that was Morgan Freeman, but he was on another show. He was on another show that I remember, but I can't think of the name of it right now. But I liked seeing, and I do like one of his stand-up comedy. My favorite one was after being a mom for the first time and seeing his description.
Stand up or sit down?
The stand-up. Well, he was sitting down for that one, yeah. What was he saying? I'm sitting there like, the doctor's sitting there like what? Like, Johnny Bench, the catcher. He was talking about the delivery of his child. I thought that was amazing. And then for me, as a social worker, right, when I saw the family unit and how a wife being successful, having successful children, that was a good feeling for me because I grew up in a single mom home, right, with 4 sisters. So it gave us kind of hope. And then it just did. It gave us hope.
And you know what? Also for me, like you said, the mom Claire, that's my mother all day. Like people just say,
and funny part, your mom's a lawyer.
Yeah. They be like, oh, that ain't true. That Cosby ain't. I be like, nah, that's I can see my mom in that character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it was.
I love.
Now his body of work, I definitely respect it. You know what I mean? And that's why I tell people, you know, like I said, I'm not a big fan of him per se. You know what I mean? Like he didn't really like how he touched earlier. He didn't really do that for me. But I actually, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't a fan of the Cosby Show. You know what I mean? No, I wasn't.
Martin.
Yeah, because I'm from.
It's not the age
young.
though. How old were you
young.
when were you? Because I was little when Cosby was out. Were you catching reruns or were you catching it like?
Actually, I caught it. I did watch some of the Cosby Show, whatever, because a lot of my family they liked it. But
you had to. But then
I put it this way. I was there when
you had to be.
When Rudy was a little bit older. I caught the the end shows. You know what I mean? Like I was in the last season.
Well, that's when they jump in the fish. They jump in the shark. They say, well, they gotta like.
Yeah, when Olivia was. You know what I mean? Because I'm probably the same age as her.
That freaking Melvin.
Yeah, and stuff like that. But even still, like I still didn't. It wasn't one of those shows that grabbed me.
Husband.
You know what I mean? It wasn't one of those shows that grabbed me. The show that grabbed me is a body of what family grabbed me was the Wayne family.
Oh, I love that family.
You know what I'm saying? So when I seen In Living Color, that's what brought me, because I thought about family. Because you got to understand that I grew up in a house where like I lived on the upstairs, me and my pops, and my aunt, she lived downstairs, and with my cousins and all that other stuff. So I seen more of a, you know what I mean, of a different style of family. You know what I'm saying? Where there was a bunch of us. You know what I'm saying? So. Like to shine, and you know, and my mom and dad, well, my pops, and like same thing with my mom too. In order, because we're all talented. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just like one person. We're all talented. So to shine, you really had to do a lot. You know what I mean? Because my pops is funny as heck. Yep. My aunt is funny as heck. Yep. My cousins is silly. You know what I mean? So like, in order to get your shine, you had to be really good. Like you really had to be funny and say stuff like that. So that's why I respect their body of work. But anyway, that's besides the point. But Bill Cosby brought a lot of different things to show black people. So when I seen this allegation, I was like, he was literally, because think about it, Fat Albert, man, I wasn't even born when Fat Albert was out, and I remember watching Fat Albert.
I used to like, the Brown Hornet. Like,
you know what I
mean? Yeah, right.
I used to love the Brown Hornet.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I even remember the song with them.
That might be a little before my time, too.
I think it was like 1972 or something like that, or something. You know what I mean? But still, I remember watching the reruns and everything. And the funny thing is, all the characters made sense or whatever. So when I seen him about to do this, he was trying to get this network. I knew he was trying to do something amazing. He had to get stopped.
He did Little Bill, which was my favorite cartoon.
Little Bill was cute. I
loved watching it with my children.
It's like a newer one. You hip to that?
Nah.
Well, it's like a newish cartoon.
It is. I loved it. Loved it. And actually, Felicia Rashad played the mom for Little Bill.
Let's see what questions we got.
Great. I love that cartoon. I used to watch it with my kids all the time. He was my favorite.
It's much better than Caillou. Tell you that.
No, much better than what's that Winky Tinky, whatever those things, those colorful. I'm not used to this setup, so I'm sorry about I'm shifting because I.
Sit still.
We need pillows. I can't sit still.
Crackhead.
Did you hear what he said? Say that again. Sit still. I look like a crackhead.
Okay, there's a bunch of people that said a few different things.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh snap! He was laughing about me. My brother was laughing. He said about the burnt chicken nuggets. Somebody said, "So far away, you look like ants."
Seems we're too far away.
Yeah, seems you never have all three in the camera. Oh, that's
live though.
That's live. That's live. They said, "Can you see the comments?" My sister said, "Can you see the comments?" Not from there, I can't. And you should include your audience. We try to include y'all. What y'all want to be included in, and that was pretty much it. So okay, boom.
That's good. We're getting live feedback.
Yeah. So you know what I mean?
But the live is on a telephone, and we're actually taping on the camera.
Yeah, so. But like I said, with the Bill Cosby, man, I'm glad. I hope he's set free, man, because it just tarnished his career. It sure enough did.
I mean, the dude's already, like, what, 80?
80 years old, man.
80? What, you think it's tarnished his career?
Of course it did. They put it this way, they didn't even want to put Bill Cosby reruns. They took the Bill Cosby reruns away. For them to do that, come on, man. The reruns? And he had 2 Bill Cosby shows.
Yeah, Cosby with Dougie Doug.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they wasn't trying to play none of that stuff. They wasn't trying to air none of his stuff. And Bill Cosby got shows, movies, all type of stuff that he's been in. You know what I'm saying? And they was not trying to have him, none of that stuff. How do you try? They even took up his, I think they took up his star on Hollywood.
I just know that he's been through so much.
You walk down the street, you fall right through the ground.
Yeah.
I know the lowest part is when his son was murdered.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and even that was fishy.
To be honest with you, that was a sacrifice. That was a sacrifice. I'm telling y'all. This Hollywood, they into stuff. They into stuff.
Did he die on the 25th as well?
I don't know if he died on the 25th, his son, but they're into stuff. You know what I mean? They're into stuff. You want to, put it this way, if you want to be famous, you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it. And that's what's happening now. He's paying for it. So...
But wasn't it with just a bunch of people, like, I don't know, homeless people that murdered him and stuff? How did that be? I don't know. I don't get into conspiracy theories too much.
Think about it like this. Every person that's made it big, somebody close to them died or a family member died. You know what I'm saying? Somebody close to them or a family member. Like Dr. Dre. He lost his son. You know what I'm saying? And he's big. Jay-Z lost his nephew. What's that? The girl from American Idol. She lost 3 people in her family.
Jennifer Hudson?
Yeah, Jennifer Hudson. You know what I'm saying? Like...
I mean, we got to be more specific because, I mean, you're going to lose people.
Nah, man. Put it this way. Not like that. If you ever notice somebody big, they always lose somebody that's real close to them. Real close. You know what I'm saying? It's not like an uncle or a cousin they don't, you know what I mean? It's always these big stars that lose. Like, come on, think about it. There's some families that you don't lose people like that, but if you ever notice, look, Bill Cosby, he lost his son. You know what I'm saying? There's a few celebrities that they lose their kids or Kanye West, his mother died. Some people go, oh, well, because she wanted to get this surgery or whatever the case may be. What? Come on, man. Come on. What black woman in her 60s is trying to get certain surgery? That's all that stuff to be set up because we listen to the media. But I'm telling you, man, every celebrity that makes it really big, they lose somebody close to them. You know what I'm saying? So it could be conspiracy theorists. I don't know. I could be. Hey, but all I know is I see stuff.
What are they gaining from it?
They gain more money. They gain more power. Think about it. Dr. Dre lost his son. Now he's literally beats by Dre. He don't even have to do an album. He makes more money being a producer. He produced so much stuff. But we also forget. Before he made it big, when he left Death Row Records and went to Aftermath, his album when he first got on Aftermath, it flopped. It wasn't good. But then he came out with the Chronic 2001, and then boom, done. So when these celebrities think about Kanye West, his mother died. Kanye became even bigger. You would think his mother died. Remember when he
became big? I don't know about anything else.
No, he became even more bigger. Like think about it right now. Kanye West. He after his mother died, he became even greater. After Jay-Z, look at Jay-Z. His nephew died. Now before he just had Rockefeller. Now him and his wife, Beyonce. They own freaking everything from everything. They're the biggest names or whatever. Jay-Z became big. Anytime somebody in their family, Jennifer Hudson. Or her three family members died, right?
Right, but that was
she become bigger?
Crazy family member that did it to them.
No, man, it wasn't so. It wasn't a crazy another family member.
It was. Was it?
Yeah. Well, then he got paid to do it. Bet you any money he did.
No, I don't know. I'll give it to that.
Everybody sits there.
What do you think, people?
Telling you. So
don't be famous then, okay?
No, it's not about being famous. Just, you know what I mean? Look at people's careers and think about what you're doing and all that other stuff. Because look at Bill Cosby. You could be great. Look at Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes, one of the best actors or whatever, they caught him with tax evasion. You mean to tell me an actor that big, like I have accountants that are not doing what they're supposed to be doing? Wesley Snipes was on the verge or something. Wesley Snipes wears an unk. So and he names all his kids different traditional ancient Kemetic names. When I seen that happen, I said, they came for him. You know what I'm saying? So, anytime you see these celebrities, they going through the celebrities, like Dave Chappelle said, these celebrities are strong people. So, you know what I mean? I don't think when you hear these allegations and stuff, I always be thinking, somebody's up to something. You know what I mean? Because they're not going to let you just do what you want to do for free. So when I seen Bill Cosby, I'm hoping that he gets off. I really do, because he's a good person. And A lot of people, you know, we love him, but I want to see his body. I don't want to see his body of work tarnished.
Going on that I'm not too familiar with, and
no, I don't want to see his body of work tarnished. And the best thing I like that he said was when he was walking out of the courtroom, he said, "Hey, hey, hey!" I was like, "Yes, that's what's up. Do that." Because you know what? You can't be depressed.
Michael Jackson did the same thing, right?
Yeah, right.
He jump on top of the car.
He jumped hit a hee. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to say, hey, you know what? Even though I'm going through the worst, I still got to be me. So shout out to Michael Jackson, his death. Rest in peace, man.
8 years, I believe.
All right, Mike.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. Bill Cosby, I hope everything goes good for you. O.J. Simpson's going to be coming out of jail soon.
Oh my God. I'm not go there.
Come get his shoes back.
Bruh, you really? Really, bruh? You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing, bruh. I ain't gonna say anything. You just mad because you made a bad decision, got your toes out and stuff. It's all good.
All right, people.
I like the new setup, man.
Yeah.
I like the new setup. We got a plant over here. It's very nice. What is that word called? It's
Feng shui.
Yeah, it's a nice feng shui.
Feng shui.
All right. So yeah, man. This all right. So you know, we'll see. Wait for the rest of the trial.
Yeah.
Any parting words?
Buy a lot of pudding.
I want to take a nap.
Buy a lot of pudding.
Comfortable.
Buy a lot of Jello.
Stock up, because you ain't gonna be able to.
Yo, you might not. You know what I'm saying? You might not be able to get some pudding cups
Without getting a nasty look from the girl.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know, get all your Jellos and all types of things that you're going to need. All that stuff.
Such a nut.
Peace.